Howdy, howdy, folks. A-Train here with you for another episode of Planetbase. Let's load in and see what's going on our little colony on Ceti Alpha 5.
This is Ceti Alpha 5!
Building small structures at the beginning of the game when you have few resources, and switch to larger ones as they are more cost efficient. We've talked about that before with our power supply stuffs. That's why we've upgraded these bigger solar power generators over here, and why we now have a large power collector instead of just the medium power collectors we started with. Alright, so also we've upgraded a couple of our wind turbines to large, so we still have a little more upgrading to do here. It's been a little bit though, so let's kind of get caught up where we are. We're a little short on metal. We got bioplastic. We got some coins in the bank. We got some weapons on board. We're making stuff. We got lots of food, spare parts. We're low on medical supplies. If you recall last episode, I think we brought in a ship of visitors. That would be these guys here. And they were, they had some folks suffering from some injuries. So we're waiting on a medical kit to be produced, which has now been produced. That will get taken over to sick bay, and that person will be doctored up, and then that ship will pay us, and then they will leave. And once they leave, we shall shut down visitor operations for a bit because we need to resupply our stock of medical supplies. All right, very good. So, what else can we do in the interim? Well, we need to kick this production in the ace and really get some metal up. We got a pretty good number of bunks here. We got bunks over here now. We got a second dormitory. We got water and stuff. You see we're bleeding down energy. It's the middle of the night, but day's coming, and we've still got, you know, our backup cell over here is full up, and really, I mean, these are the two primaries, and this one's bleeding down and is now gone, and we're just now touching this one, right? So I think we are well and good on our power situation. But we can take a quick look here at the grids. Power's cranking up because the solar panels are turning around to face the local star. Water looks good. We got water storage. We got plenty of oxygen production. So we're looking to be in good shape here. We're going to restock our power supplies quite quickly and be good to go. All right, let's see if our patient has now been tended to by the medic, and they're good to go. So they are going to get out of bed and get on out of here. Go get on your ship and y'all fly away. All right, appreciate you stopping in though. We are waiting for some metal to be transferred over here. We were building a new dorm here, and this would be to support visitors coming in. Security folks may sleep there too because their office is effectively right here, and folks are going to kind of sleep close to where. See, we made 275 coins. Cha-ching! Thank you. Please drive through. All right. So that said, now let's check our landing permissions because we don't have anybody active at the moment. All right, but this also allows us to take a quick rundown of what we got crew-wise. We got 10 workers, 11 biologists. They are our food people. 8 engineers. They're manning the telescope controls and making stuff. Well, they were making weapons and semiconductors, but right now we've got that shut down to build up some metal stock so that we can get some stuff built. Yeah, we run out of medical supplies. I see that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to allow traders to come in, and we'll see what we can get. Then we got 3 medics and 3 guards. So we've got a pretty diverse crew, pretty well balanced. You need to have lots of biologists because they grow the food that feeds everybody else. The workers move stuff around, and they get stuff out of the mines and whatnot. Engineers fix things and build things. The medics heal people, especially when your workers get squashed like a bug in the mine, get their legs broken or whatever. And then guards, they're handy right now to be, dealing with visitors. We've got some visitors. We got some guards. I don't think we're going to see any nasty visitors. I mean, we're not going to take any in because I've turned off the landing permissions. So we're not going to get any unless we open that up. All right, so let's see. Also, we've got our little driller bot over here. He's getting fixed up. So we've got this bot repair facility, and we can build a bot here. It's like Build-A-Bear, except with bots. Right here, we've got metal in production. In fact, it looks like one just completed. That's good. One here is almost complete, so we're kicking that in the butt. And really, we're in good shape. I don't know. I might consider either building another workshop or building a bigger workshop simply to be able to increase that production. Of course, doing so kind of means we'd have to increase our crew size and everything. I kind of don't want to increase the crew size at the moment. All right, the new dorm has been built. This is good. We can go ahead and equip it now. It's filling up with oxygen. We're going to throw a few beds in here just for giggles. And let's see, click. Oh, that didn't work. I think it's the shift key, is it? Yeah, shift click to place multiples. Yeah, like it says on the screen hint. Duh. Alright, that'll do for now. We don't want to get too crazy because we don't want our crew members in there sleeping. Okay, so that takes care of that. Where is trade ship? Let's kick speed up here. Alright, so now we're building up some metal. That's good. And with that being the case, we could activate this bot workshop. We can build a new carrier bot. We should get a ship in here pretty soon, I would think. That would be good. Ah, here we go. Here's a trading ship. So let's slow time down. See what this guy's got to offer. All right, the first thing you want to do, go to coins. 45% commission is awesome, okay? You don't want stuff in the 60s unless it's an emergency. You kind of don't want stuff in the 50s. That's too expensive. If you can get 40 to 45%, 50%'s okay, then that's doing really good. All right. Let's see what he wants for a driller buy. Hey, look, we got cash that could buy this. But look here. This is the massive storage patent. We got coins that could buy that sucker right off the bat. Whoops, almost. Not quite, but thanks for playing. See, I don't want to burn all our coin out on that right now either, but I do want the driller bot. That's for sure. All right. We don't have a ton of food, so we don't really want to trade away. I like 20 of each. Sitting up here in reserve is good. I mean, we got 23 meals. Those are in the machines, right? And then these would be fed into the machines to create more meals. So I'm going to sit on that. Now, they do have medical supplies. We'll pick up a couple of medical supplies. We do have some weapons we could trade. You know what? I think I'd be okay with that because their value is really good. We'll trade off those 2 weapons, and how about like 6 spare parts? All right, and then we'll trade some coins. I think this will be a good trade. It kind of helps balance our medical supply situation. We pick up a driller bot that frees up a worker to do other things, like make more metal. And yeah, that's a good trade there. Thanks, Gerald J. Morton. We will take that trade and roll with it. Very good. Okay, now, so to speed things up, we will kick it back into gear here. and rock and roll. That'll clear out a little bit of our supplies. Not a whole lot. I mean, because mostly we gave up coins. So we gave up some spare parts. We're not making any spare parts at the moment. But now we've got some metal. We can reactivate the spare parts machine. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put that back active again. And you know what? Because we do have metal. Alright, there they go. Alright, now. Oh, shoot. Why did that happen? Oops. Crap. Gotta get everybody back inside now. Damn it. This is where it's good to have the bots in the mine. Because then the humans, you don't have to worry about the humans getting out of the mine and getting back to safety, getting hurt. But the bots will evacuate the mine too. Which again, this doesn't make any sense to me. You're in the mine, which means you're underground. You know, you're in a structure. Why is it that the sandstorm would be an issue? I don't quite get that. But anyway, so now we've evacuated. We're back inside. That's good. We've still got ore in here being processed. So our metal production's really kicking up. And with this storm coming through, our wind turbines are cranking up. Now it's daylight, so now the large collector's turning around. I mean, the solar panels are turning around. And I'm liking what I'm seeing. So what I'm going to look to do here is connect these two together. As soon as the weather clears and we clear back to, we turn off the yellow alert. The other thing I think I want to do here, let me see if we've got... Oh, what could we possibly put over here? We've got a lab. Sick bay doesn't do us any good. Oh, now the laser's working. Storage, processing, factory, multi-dome we've got. Bar. You know, we could plop us another... Okay, I think the storm's starting to clear up here. Yep, there we go. We're good. All right, so let's go put the base back on green. All right, very good. All right, I'll fix that. Let's go back to here. And a control center over here might not be a bad idea. That's a big one. Why is it... Well, it's not connecting to anything. That's weird. All right, so basically what we've got go... Okay, I'm not liking this at all. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I do not like how this end of the base is shaping up. So we're going to start making some changes. Okay, so the connection's been made. That's good. So what that means is now we can route around this guy. And what I'm going to do is actually recycle this guy. We're kind of getting into the evening. Everything's already fully stocked up. So we're going to recycle him. And then we're going to come over here and do a bigger panel. And we're going to plop it down in here. But we got to wait for this stuff to get picked up first. Because for some dumb reason you can't build stuff, when a box is sitting there. All right, so now, there we go. All right, so see how that worked out? So we're going to put that right there. And we're going to connect it there. And then we're going to connect it here. All right, so now they'll bring out all the stuff, and then come tomorrow, that will increase our power intake, our power production. So that'll help. That'll be a good thing. All right, so I was saying I'm not happy with how this side of the base looks here, and I'm not. So we're going to kind of work on that. I am going to... What have we here? Oh, we got another ship. Okay, so let me slow things down, because it's kind of interrupting my flow here. And then I'm going to recycle this too, because nobody's in there. So, all right, go pick that stuff up. All right, let's see what this guy's got to offer. All right, again, the first thing we do, we click on the coin. 60% per commission. All right. So now we have to stop and think: do we really need any of this stuff here? All right. We got plenty of food. We got ore. We got lots of metal. Although a lot of that's going to the new project. We're producing bioplastic. We got money. We got semiconductors, and we can improve that production. Spares production is back underway. We've got medical supplies. This guy doesn't even have medical supplies, but he does have robots. Okay, so bots are a good thing. Let's see how much he wants for this guy. It's 160. He wants 256. So we have to say, okay, do we want to maybe just throw some coin at it? Do we want to, kind of kibitz around or whatever? Well, really, we've only got a couple of spare parts we could throw at it to create numbers. I mean, that's about the most valuable thing we've got to give up. Or medical supplies, which we've just gotten to the number it's at. So I think we're going to dismiss this guy because we don't need any of this stuff, and he's wanting too much for it anyway. So, goodbye. All right, back to our regularly scheduled program over on this side of the base. So we got some free materials here. I'm liking that. And what I think I'm going to do here is maybe try to rotate the axis, kind of the core of the base around. This is not the biggest of the storage. That's a large, but you can build bigger. All right. So now we've got our new this new solar panels in position. Watch how quick this sucker fills up. It's going to blow up because this guy right here is putting out 80 as opposed to the 50 it was. So now we're producing like 240, and they're still coming up to song, right? So, I mean, the grid's producing. Look how much we're producing right now. That's huge. All right, we got one more connection to make over here, and then the people hopefully will come pick this stuff up. All right. So, you know what I think we'll do? That wouldn't be a terribly bad idea. And I know I'm thinking out loud here, but let's take a look at a really big biodome. All right, this is the size we have is the 5. Okay, I believe. Wait, we may have a 7. No, we have the 5. Okay, because the 3 sizes of biodomes. Let me just run this through so you know in case you don't. All right, so here's the small one. It takes 2 metal, 2 plastic. It only holds 4 pallets. Okay, so you can only grow 4 different things in there. All right, so I'm calling each of these deals, here in it, that's a pallet. Okay, that's what I'm calling those. They're pads, whatever. Okay, so it only holds 4 pads. Now, if you go to the middle one, which is this one, it'll hold 12. Okay, and the middle is 5 and 5. But the big one, 7 and 7, it will hold, I believe, 16. Or maybe it's 20. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put this sucker right here. Boom. Right. I'm going to try to connect this. If all else... Oh, you know what? And we're not even going to try to connect it there. I'm going to move it over here because I want to ensure that we connect to storage and to the workout room, simply because, now let's see if we're going to be able to do it. Yep, we can make that connection. And okay, so we can connect to all 3. We're really not going to need to connect this way because, again, that's our security perimeter. Okay, it goes through there. So we have visitors come in, they come in through the airlock, then they come through here. If we're taking stuff out for storage or if they come in for medical supplies and stuff, and we'll eventually change this up, I think, to where this sick bay is connected off the control center. All the problem, though, it gets to be your control center, then you wind up with connections, you can't have panels. All right? So what then it'll be is we'll build a second control center. The security control center, which is for access into the base, will only have security panels. Okay? Then we'll build a second control center that will have the telescope controls and the radio controls. All right, does that make sense? So we put all that stuff elsewhere. All right, let's kick this into drive here. And what we're going to do is, I think we're going to look at tearing out this right here. I don't think we have, I mean, we got metal in production. In fact, there's another piece of, another metal is about to come online. So there's another piece. Here's another piece. All right, so metal production's looking good. We're cranking it. This is good. All right. Oh, you know what? This is waiting for a semiconductor. There's one, and there's 0 free. Why are there 0 free? Oh, wait. Oh, you know what? It's probably tied up in the weapons. Nope, it's probably tied up in the weapons thing. Yep. All right. So we'll go ahead and activate the arms workshop too. And we'll activate this. What the hell? Turn it all on. All right, very good. Biodome has been built. This is awesome. All right, so that's going to air up. So now here's what we're going to do. We're going to come over here and we're going to start disassembling these various plants. All right, so we're going to recycle the maize pad. And really, the quick and easy way to do this would be to okay, hold on. A trading ship has landed. Let's see who this guy is and what he wants. All right, and then we're going to get on that. Okay, this trader wants 65% commission. Screw you, hippie. Go home. All right, now we're going to come over here and see how many pads we can build here. All right, so we're going to start with a medicinal pad. 3. Oh, you know what? This one only holds 16. Okay. It's when you buy the patent from a trader, you can build the super duper ooper pooper blooper scooper.
That don't make no sense.
Pad, biodome, and it I think has room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it holds 24. Okay, so that's a good number. Jeff Gordon. Okay, so let's put. What is this medicinal pad? What am I building? All right, so we're going to put in a medicinal plant here, and we're actually kind of short on medicinal. I kind of want to up the production of that. So let's put those there. Then we're going to put in a maize plant here. We're going to put in a couple of wheat pads here and here. And then we're going to put in some maters over here in the foreground. I'm trying to put the small stuff in the front and the big stuff in the back. So like mushrooms can go in the back. We'll put a couple of mushroom pads in and go from there. All right. Because now that's going to get produced right away because I don't have enough bioplastic, but we're going to have more as we're going to start tearing these plants out. Okay, so basically it's like, okay, recycle, goodbye. Now, I would say later on you're going to want to have, when you have a much bigger crew, you're basically going to have bases within the base, right? You're going to have multiple biodomes. You're going to have multiple cantinas. You're going to have a lot of dormitories and stuff, okay? So now we're getting this built up. We're going to go ahead and go over here and we're going to increase production and we're going to continue building. Basically, I want one of everything. Let's build a radish pad and an onion pad. And then we'll build some peas. And potatoes. Wait, what's this? Rice. Yeah, we'll put some rice in here. That'll leave a little bit of room for growth. All right. And we don't want to overstress our biologists. We're probably going to have to bring in some more to handle that additional stuff. And we can do that. It's not a problem. Also, so we're going to reconsider what we do here with this space. And I'm thinking I may turn this into a bar. Although typically you want to put the bar kind of more over in this area. So that creates several different things to think about. All right, what are we going to do with what? As we kind of shift things away from this side of the base, more kind of centrally located, we're able to build the bigger facilities now. So we can go ahead and we can hook this up to this. Hello. Hook these together and get that set up. And then we're going to contemplate our next move as we kind of evolve things a little bit here at Ceti Alpha 5. And then next go round, what I think we're going to do is start looking to go through another crew increase. All right. So I think what we may do is we're ready to start making these facilities bigger, right? So we may move this airlock over here. We may remove this, and we can get around it. So everything gets around it, right? You can't cut off things. So we may build a new airlock off here to access the mine, at least temporarily. So then we can upgrade this production place. But what I may do is move that over here. Because then that puts... Whoa! Where did that giant space turd just land? Because we've got... Oh, okay. It was right there. That's good. Alright, out of range of our lasers.
A laser.
Yeah, so what I think we're going to wind up doing is moving, this over here and making it more accessible. We want to keep things close to where they do stuff. Oh, this is a medical guy. Let's see what he's got. Hey, 40% commission. That's not bad. So let's do this. We're going to sell this guy some stuff. And he's got tons of space. This is the nice thing about having the bigger pad. You get bigger ships. Okay? So, we'll go ahead and grab like 3. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's go 3. We'll sell him some spare parts. Take it down to 5 in our stockpile. Oh, we got a gun too. Boom. That means we can get some money out of him. So we'll run this up till we get to 170. Let's see if there's anything else we want to get rid of. No. Okay. So that's good. Beauty. So we're going to make some money. We'll get an extra weapon. You know what? Oh, no. We're selling a weapon to pick up medical supplies. We produce the medical supplies. We also produce the weapons. So, I mean, medical supplies are 40 each. No, 25 each. Weapons, 80. So we're getting some medical supplies back. That restocks our cabinet. And so that'll mean our cabinet will be full here. And it will mean that we've got a little extra. Because then, the opportunity may come that we get another radio call in from a ship in distress, and we have to, heal up some people. All right? So, there we go. Ship is on its way. We're going to drop back out of warp speed here. And that's where we stand on Ceti Alpha 5. So, maybe you learned something this one. We want to increase efficiency in making larger objects, especially for power production, because then you need less spare parts, and they produce more. So these guys right here combine a total, produce 240 kilowatts per hour of electricity. It would take 5 of the smaller units, the large solar panels, these are the very large, it would take 5 large panels to equate that, to equal that, and we would have to use more spare parts. Here we only have to use one spare part on 3 things. We'd have to have spare parts for all 5 of the other panels. All right, so something to think about. Plus now we're enlarging our food production ability over here, and that's good. All right, and so that allows growth, and we're going to start changing the center. This is going to kind of become the center of the hub, I think, because you can tie a lot of things into one of these big domes. All right, so we're going to start shifting stuff over that direction from over this direction, and we'll just kind of redesign the base a little bit. That's when you get to this point, that's something you can do. So you get your supplies built up, and you can start looking at what you've done and say, hey, how can we do this better? All right, so Planetbase now available on Steam. Go get it. And actually, if you go check that. It's not on sale. Life is Feudal Forest Village is on sale right now. So, hey, go get Life is Feudal Forest Village. There's an opportunity for you to save some money on it. But check out Planetbase. It's available on the Steam store. And if you have any questions, comments, or constructive criticism, drop that in below in the description or in the comment section. I'll respond to them. Appreciate everybody's input. If you enjoyed the video, give us a like. Share it with your friends. Let them know about Planetbase. It's a lot of fun. And subscribe to the channel for more great content coming soon. We appreciate you checking it out. Thanks for spending a little time with us. I'm A-Train. It's over, and I'm out.